should be all jokes,
What?
but where is Johnson?
We started off with guys. We started off with to raise John. But what's up, guys? Welcome back to the pod. Before even we want to say thank you guys for all the support in 2020, and thank you for the support from the last video when we did the recap for 2022. This is something I didn't tell Vinique. I didn't tell him because I wanted to say it in the pod. But Costa Rain is giving opportunities for podcasts to work with podcasts. So as of yesterday, I pitched our podcast to Costa Rain. So let's hope and pray that we get picked up. Let's pray that we get picked up. But what's up, my brother? How you doing?
I'm chilling, living responsibly and everything. We will get picked up. That's big news, though. I didn't know that.
I pitched our podcast, sent them
between us and like Champion and what's the other one that's
Butterfly.
15 minutes of
fame. Yeah, but
technically that's not a podcast either.
Yeah, I think we're one of the few better rap podcasts that's active on YouTube.
Yeah, it's only like 20, so I mean, you know.
And we
should make it there. That's good.
Yeah, let's hope they reached back and picked up. We already have connections with one of the co-founders, and another co-founder is a battle rapper. Him and Hollis is the co-owner. We are fans of him, man. The other co-owner we talked to her via DM, people, not via DM when we reached out for the clips. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but when she see, hopefully when she sees, she was like, oh, they already reached out for like clips. But yeah.
That would be easier for us to do the pod and review episodes and things like that.
It would be easier for us to do the pod, and I think it'll gonna give us more opportunities to exclusive interviews. We don't even, and you're probably gonna help. They might help us with like studios and stuff. We just have to see if they pick us up, man. It'll be great. To be honest, it'll be great.
I know, especially at this moment, that'd be amazing.
Like LED
need something like that,
and it might even start off our career as in this media thing, bro. I go lie. It might give us opportunity.
It might.
Yeah. But yeah, we just no people. There's really nothing that happened this week. We really don't. January is always a slow month in battle rap. It's like we expect this every year. Before we even go into battle rap, we want to bring some news. Yes, last week when we started, we say the Bills player who got a cardiac arrest, Demar.
Oh yeah, he's good.
He's not good. He's speaking. He even videos of him watching the game, celebrating, and yeah, he's still in the hospital, but he's good. He's talking. He's breathing on his own. So we still gotta say shout out to him. Have a speedy recovery. Another news.
And shout out to those doctors.
Yeah, shout out to the doctors. Shout out to the medical team.
They did that.
Shout out to the trainer who even acted, the assistant who acted quickly with their CPR. The assistant trainer really saved his life. Yeah. But battle rap is right now on a standstill, so I'm just gonna talk about something. I don't think you even watch. Do you watch boxing? Oh, and Sept is free. You don't watch boxing, do
you? I would, but the whole pay-per-views and I'm just broke at the moment. So
yeah.
But I do be seeing Gervonta Davis beat on.
Oh shit, bro.
And Yeah, Javante, he TKO.
You should.
The eighth round,
You
ninth
should have
round.
seen, bro. Okay, I
It's
can.
nasty.
So for this whole pay per view, I watched the whole pay per view. People, I think I said it last year. If y'all don't know, I became a boxing fan in the middle of last year, in June last year. But I only became a boxing fan because of one guy from Philly, Jerome Boots Ennis. I I can't say I personally know him, but he goes to the same church as I do. So technically, I do know him. I know him, but I never talked to him like that. I so I think last year when he fought in LA, I decided to like, you know what, let me watch, because all the years they've been promoting him at our church, like he's fighting, and I never watched his. I really didn't care, right, about boxing. Then last year I was like, let me watch. How good is he? You know, because our pastor's always like, he's good. When I watched him, I was like, oh, he's actually nice. He's actually nice. If it's not him and Tank, like, those are the main two people that made me buy the pay-per-view, because I expected them both to get a knockout. I expected both, but we only got one knockout because Boots Ennis' opponent, I can say that nigga's trash. He pissed me off. He made that whole pay-per-view terrible because all he did was run. I can't believe you chose a spot and all you do was run around the ring or eat 12 rounds. That was ridiculous.
That's some people's style.
No.
They didn't want to get hit, you know? They didn't want to catch a two-piece.
Actually, before the fight,
they smaller though, so I don't even know why you weren't.
But first of all, when I watched his opponent beforehand, right? Because they were saying he's on a four knockout streak, 4-match knockout streak, right? I was like, okay, he can knock out people. Then I went on YouTube just to look him up, just to see how good is he, because I wanted to see if it's going to be a test. I looked him up. I was like, okay, he stands still. He has like a bounce. He has like this European bounce, like when he's boxing, he's bouncing. I was like, okay, he can. He's not like those boxers who runs around. Little did I know that's all he was gonna do that whole fight. He was gonna run, try to dodge punches, and run around. Every time he got hurt, he started holding. I was like, no, this is not what I expected from this guy. You from Ukraine, go out on your shield, put out a punch. He was scared to even throw a punch. That's how scared he was. That, oh no, he's gonna knock me out. But let's talk about Tank. Bro, Tank, I think Tank at this point, you need to get your hands checked. Because you knocked somebody blind. That man was blind for a second. That man was screaming like, yo, I can't see. His hands gotta get it checked. At that point, I was like, yo, his hands gotta get checked. Tank Davis' hands gotta get checked. If anybody knows how to check people's hands, somebody go check Tank Davis' hands. He has a truck in there. That hand is a truck itself. Because he knocked him out. Even before the knockout. McMahon, why are you trying to fight boxers? I think that's why Tank knocked that man out. Because McMahon already started the fight in the stands.
He was trying to fight boxers. Meek always doing some shit.
Bro, it was
of course Meek would try to fight with boxers.
Was so
just like when he was trying to eat fries in the fucking chlorine pool.
Bro,
Meek is
it was
Philadelphia special.
It's a fight. It's in the 8th round. You see, like, Tank is like getting into the rhythm about knocking him out, right? Then you just see people start running across you just see people running in the stand. Tank is like, everyone is yelling. Tank is like looking at his opponent. He looks at the crowd. He's like, what's going on? So the ref is like, yo, time out. Let's see what's going on. You see the cameras are paying attention. You just see Mick arguing. Waller is jumping on the stands. Is trying to calm things down. Stacks, freaking Steven Jackson is trying to protect his wife. I'm like, what? And all you
Meek done got Wallow on the stands. Oh my god, Meek.
like Wallow
Meek.
looks like he's jumping on something. Wallow is like trying to calm down the boxers, and he's trying to talk to Meek. Meek is like, okay, you know what? I'm out. His whole dream chest, all his dreams and nightmare people, all the dream chasers are working out. I'm like, wait. I'm like, that's Meek. What's Meek trying to do? I'm like, Meek, shit.
Wait, where did
the event happen in DC? It was in Washington.
That's why. Okay, that's
and
why.
The bosses, they were.
Because if it was in Vegas, they don't.
But it was in DC. Plus, he was arguing with people from DC, like the fighters who live in DC. So it was like something weird. I'm like, wait, what happened? At first, I saw Mick walking away. I'm like, is that Mick? I look up like, wait, it is Mick. I'm like, was he involved or just Mick to say, I ain't with this bullshit. They're about to fight. I'm out. I'm like, wait, what's going on? I'm still.
Meek done got wild on the voice of reason on the rail and shit. God damn it.
You see, Gilly's out there.
Even though the Meek was.
Gilly jumps around, goes around. He's like, Waller's still on standing. I don't even know how Waller got up that high. Was it on a chair or something? All you see is just Waller and everybody else. He looks like he's standing on something. He's hugging. He's like literally trying to hug the boxers.
They look like Jesus.
I'm like, yo, I'm looking at.
He look like Jesus just looking over there.
Wait, I'm like, I see Wallow. I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on? And all you, Steven Jackson is like standing with his big self. He's also looking like he's talking to Wallow. Wallow is like trying to figure out. I'm like, wait, what just happened? I'm like, wait. Right after that, they're like, okay, the ref was like, okay, I think they resolved it. Time in. Tank starts knocking that man out. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I guess Tank was like, okay, since y'all about to start a fight in the stand, let me just end this and y'all finish whatever y'all doing. But I'm still trying to. I think I didn't believe that it was Meek until yesterday. I'm like, yo, what really happened? Like, what happened? Like, because it's not even until I think it was earlier today when I was like, oh, it was actually Meek who actually started the fight. Because after the fight, people were saying Meek. I was like, yo, I'm like, wait, what happened? Like, people were saying Meek. I was like, I don't think it was Meek because nobody saw it. There was no angle of how it ended up to be like a scuffle, right? Nobody saw any angle. All you just saw was when it was like now as loud. That's all you saw. Nobody showed an angle before it started. Nobody showed the angle. All you think you see is the after effects. You know, after like things already erupted, and you see just people running towards it. Mm-hmm. That's all you saw. We didn't see nothing. So I was like trying to figure out until late. I was like, oh, Mick did it. I was like, oh, I guess Mick confirmed. Is like, yeah, I tried to fight a boxer. I'm like, bro, why are you trying to fight a boxer? Like, there's things that you don't do in life. Fighting a boxer is one of them. Even though you think that the don't got knock.
I feel like Meek has a bucket list. He has a bucket list of all like stupid shit not to do, and then he just crosses it off every day. He does something. He does something, bro. No fries on his lap in that pool. That was one. That was the first one. Little did we know that was the first one. When he ran into Sixer Stadium and did that little backflip or front flip off the trampoline, that was the other one.
That's his thing now. Every time
fighting the boxer, that's another one. Doing a wheelie and then getting jail time. That's another one too. Meek is a special character. He's a special character.
Do go.
Forever proud of Meek, but he's just a special character.
He's a different breed.
Like you can't explain it no more. It's just like that's Meek. That's it. You know, you don't explain it. You don't. That's just Meek. Of course, he's fighting a boxer in DC. Why not?
Why not? Why? But all right, I think
they thought they was going to do him too. They got they got Wallow all hype and shit. Wallow doing one of his videos and shit, running over high speed.
Yo, and the funny part,
trying to keep
everybody scene. It was like I don't even know how Wallow got there. All I just saw Wallow was running through the camera. I'm like, what is going on? Because so, you know how they do the workouts, right? Right. When so they started the co-main event was Joanne Boots and his opponent. Those are the co-main event. Then Tank was the main event. So they did 2 workouts. They only showed 2 workouts. And they showed the main event's workout and the co-main event because they were fighting for the belt, right? For interim belt. So Joanne is fighting for the interim belt. So Joanne walks out. He's working out with Steven Jackson. He asked Steven Jackson the day before because Steven Jackson did like a piece about Philly boxers, the active Philly boxers. So it was him and Stephen Fulton. So he asked the day before when they were doing the media thing. He's like, yo, when he was asked about his workout, he's like, do you have anything special for the workout? He's like, so he's like, you have anything special for the workout? He's like, oh, speaking about the workout, your stacks, you wanna work me out? Steven Jackson was like, you know what? Yeah, let's work. I'll work you out. So Joanne is working out, and you just see when he gets to the ring, when he's about to step. You know how when you get on the steps, right? About to get to the ring, all you see is Gilly and Wallow screaming. He's like, knock him out, do it for Philly. I'm like, bro, I'm like, you don't even have a mic, Gilly, and you screaming that loud. I can hear you clearly and crazy. But that's it. Man, that was crazy. But now, we kind of made it a big deal. We talked about anything about battery, but now let's talk about the topic on our list.
We can keep recapping how ass last year was. We can go ahead and, you know.
But
man, we can find John John with the LTBR.
You
know, we can figure it out.
Alright. Last week I said I didn't watch Bears and Bodies. And I still didn't watch last week's episode. I can tell you that. Still didn't watch it. I might watch it eventually, but I don't need a recap because I think I already know what the whole episode was about. Already. I already figured it out. One guy went to the hospital. It was the 2-on-2 Pestavia and your boy Peanut. And a triple threat battle. A 3-way battle. Because the guy went to the hospital was he left his partner by themselves, so he decided to make a 3-way battle. And I think they put it in the episode. I don't know, but that's my guess. But let's talk about this week's episode. This week's episode, I think, was episode 5. Yes, episode 5. It was called Snakes in the House. Technically speaking, it's a continuation for episode 3 when Snake Eyes battle Snake Eyes and Ben News fought. But now, fast forward, it's a few days later, and they're getting ready for their battle, right? What happens is before, I think, was it on, I want to say it was on Tuesday, but they fought, so they're telling us when they fought. So they fought on a Tuesday. And Snake Eyes somehow lost the chain during the fight. Now, he lost the chain during the fight. Then a few days later, he went and asked everybody in the house, listen to this. This is where I say I now hate Snake Eyes. After today, I now hate Snake Eyes. He's a dick. He's dumb. Dummy, stupid, annoying. Here's why. So he went and here's why. he went and asked everybody in the house. Guess the one person he didn't ask. He didn't ask the one person he fought against. Oh, you froze.
Would you ask bad news though?
So he didn't ask the one person that he fought.
Oh.
Right? So he didn't ask
complications.
You still can't hear me? Hold on.
Oh, there it goes. It was going in and out.
We they still got, when I edit it, it's gonna be fine. I'm still going in and out.
No, you good now.
Alright. So he went and he fought. He didn't ask Ben News about his chain. So he went to him and to go to Ben News to ask about his chain. So that's what he picked up. Him and is like, yo, I guess, he's working with he's working with Avocado because Avocado is filming. So he's like, I guess Snake has lost his chain during the scuffle. So he asked me to ask people if somebody got his chain because he doesn't want to be used as a prop in the battle. I guess that's the reason. So he sees Ben News, and I don't know how. Okay, this how Heyman phrased it. He said, he's like, yo, News. Did you happen to get a Snake chain after when y'all fought, right? And News didn't reply to him. He didn't say a word. He just looked at him, stared at him for 20 to 30 seconds. I guess that stare made him and say, oh, you got it. He got it. He said, yo, I can't let you do that. He didn't say anything. News, he may answer his own question. Somehow answered his own question. Right? He was like, he's like, I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that. Then News finally say a word. He's like, what did you say? How did you ask me? He's like, what was the question? He's like, so He-Man kind of forgot how he phrased the question. I said, did you happen to, he's like, did I say, do you have a snake? He's like, no, that's not what you said, He-Man. Say what you say, words, it's like, your words have some meaning, right? Your words are stronger, right? He's like, what did I say? He's like, so he was still trying to figure out how he phrased it. So he's like, yeah, I got it. In my head, I was like, News, why did you just say that? You should have just said, I don't know. Because I wanted you to say it. So He-Man explains why Snake wanted the chain. He's like, did you have any... So He-Man kind of asked him, like, did you have anything written about the chain? And News looked at him with the eye of like, of course I did. What do you expect? I have his chain. Of course I did. So he's like, okay, I'll go get it. Right? He goes. Right? He goes and they're walking. That's when News is like, you want to hear what I had for the chain? So he had the sequence. The funny part, the build out to the punchline about the chain, he still kept it in the battle. He literally said, okay, I'm about to scrap the whole build up for the punchline, but he actually didn't scrap it all. He just changed the punchline, right? Because the punchline was gonna refer to John throwing Jack Boy's main chain into the crowd, and he was gonna do the same thing with Snake's chain, right? So he was like,
but now he didn't have a chain.
Oh, you're in and out again. Hold on. You back? Oh, you went in and out. So I was gonna say, what did you just say? Because you went in and out, like.
Oh, so he didn't have the chain to throw, so he had to change the whole.
Yeah, he changed the punchline. So the punchline in the battle, if you look it up on YouTube, it was he's like, RP to Nip. The beater was like RP to Nip, and he had like this. My whole black is crisp with cream. He's like, it's like usually when I beat up nigga, I used to jack. Usually I'm a jack, but I used to keep their chains. Even he had the audacity to go. He's like, even he had the power to go get it. You were scared to go get it, right? It was like the person was in the battery. It didn't hit. Well, it was not that as fire as if he had the chain, because he took away the one part of the punchline. Oh, hold on, it's still right. So he took away the one part way, because he's like, oh, since he's like the one part of the build out to the punchline is like, he's like, since as a judge and told Jack women to go get it, since I'm judge and told Boo, I got your chain, go get it. That was the original punchline. He was gonna take out the chain and throw it, right? But he switched it about around and removed the John part, and he just say, you know, I used to take the chain and you were scared to go get it. So it was the whole thing was still fire, but it was not as fire if he had the chain and had the original punchline. So they go, he goes to his room or whatever, wherever he keeps his stuff. He gets the chain, gives it to Heman, and Heman already feels like a type of ways like, why did I get involved in the middle of it? I wish I didn't know none of this. I wish I just left it. It was like, you know, if he had the chain, he had the chain. So now people in the house are feeling some type of way about Snake going to Heman about the chain. One of the people is J2. J2, when they see He-Man live with the chain, J2's like, what happened? Like, why did you say it, right? J2's like, huh? He asked for, did he went, he's like, what happened? You just told him and you got the chain? He's like, no. Daniel's like, nah, he went and told on me. He's like, what? J2's like, what? He what? You know how surprised, like, they can't believe it that Snake has told on news about the chain, right? So he's like, he went and told him, and He-Man came and asked me if I had the chain. I had to tell him I'm kind of like that honest to him, and he's giving me an opportunity. I could not lie to him, right? And so everybody in the house, a few people in the house already started feeling some type of way about Snake and about the chain. The females, most of the females already feel some type of way. One of them, Ian literally felt some type of way. And so Ian comes out. They're still talking about, they're outside talking about the chain, and how somehow Ian and some films, like, they look at each other like, yo, that's a female tendencies. He's like, you could not go to the person that you had a scuffle with and ask for your chain back as a man. You went to another man. You went to another man, so that same man go to the man that you went in a fight with to ask for your chain back, so that man go get. Tell her how they phrased it. So Ian said a thing, and I wish I could use the clip of Ian trying to make sense of the thing, but you know how in reality TV when they make you sit, right? Hold on. You know how in reality TV they make you sit, and like after the whole thing happens, you sit and you talk to the camera, right? So Ian is explaining the professional. So Ian is like explaining the situation, and she's livid. She really is like, I can't believe. He's like, in my head, I can't believe what. He's like, I don't even know why he wants that $15 chain back so bad. I don't get it. It's 15. He's like, I used to buy that when I was 12. He's like, if you don't got it, you don't got it. Wait until you got it. So you buy your a real chain. That's so she doesn't give a damn. She goes and tells Snake Eyes that was some dumb shit. Snake Eyes. So Snake Eyes is already, I guess Snake Eyes feels some type of way. So Snake Eyes starts acting a while. Right? Snake Eyes acts a while. While he's acting a while, Tay-Rock is not at the house. So Tay-Rock was supposed to be the day before. And News told him that day. He's like, yo, bro, I got a battle, right? Like, I got a battle tomorrow. So Tay-Rock is like, you know what? I ain't leaving. Because like, so he's rehearsing the day. I guess they go to the club. News didn't even do anything in the club. All he did was rehearse his bars. The day of the battle, they're getting ready for the battle. Snake Eyes, the other part of Snake Eyes is like he was too confident in himself and he really didn't think he was gonna lose, and that's probably the other thing that rubbed everybody the wrong way. The way he was saying, he's like, oh yeah, he should. So he's like, he should pick his bags. He's leaving. I was like, yeah, you can be confident, but you're not just being too confident, right? So Tay-Rock, I guess, heard News whole runs, and Tay-Rock looked at News. He's like, nigga, you just trying to send him home. He's like, you ain't trying to send him home where he's from. You just send him home. So they show the only thing I have a gripe about episode 5 is like they should have just cut the battle, right? Cut the pieces, because the battle is already out on YouTube. So you didn't have to show the whole battle. You could have fitted something between that, but they showed the whole battle, and it was a whole battle without edits. Let me just say that. So you just see when Snake Eyes goes first. I can recap the quick battle. Snake Eyes goes first. He had a solid round. News goes second. News leaves Earth in the first. And he left Earth so much so that Gritty switched sides. Gritty was standing behind nobody was really standing behind anybody, but he was kind of in like Snake's corner, like helping, like being like Snake's, Snake, like a little bit Snake's high man, a little bit. I think when you started whiling on Snake in the first round, right? When you started whiling on Snake, Gritty's like, I gotta just stay neutral. I ain't no longer Snake. Snake's raps, I watched the whole battle before, so I started skipping some stuff. But he got pissed off at Rock. I'm like, why are you getting irritated? He's mad at Rock because Rocky, you know how Rock is when he's a hype man. He's loud, annoying. He can't.
Rock the most.
So Rock is, and Rock ad-libs while he's a hype man. We all know this. So Rock is ad-libbing for News, because News is rapping and little bit like whenever he uses the 5-star Rock, you hear Rock, yeah, what, yeah, talk to him, fly. He's like, you right now you're on 5,000 feet above air. Go up more, go. You hear, we all know about how Rock is, right? And then Snake Eyes, after the battle, I think I recapped the battle. News won the battle, but Snake Eyes doesn't get how he lost the battle. So now he's like, I want.
Because you.
He's like, no, I beat him the second and third. I'm like, bro, I was like, now I got how the judges were judging it. They were judging it like a boxing match. They were not judging Like, he won round 1, he won round 2, he won round 3. No. They were judging it like a boxing match, right? So, the reason why I said they were judging like a boxing match is because Snake lost round 1 badly, like a 10-7. Reason why I can't, as I mentioned when I said I watched the whole boxing pay-per-view, the match before the co-main event, the boxing match before the co-main event was Rashid Ellis and this guy from, I don't know what the other guy's name is, Valo, but they were good, right? It was a good match.
No, you
right?
went out.
It was a good boxing match. Let me say that. It was a good match. In that match, Rashid Ellis won. He won like the first 6 rounds, clear. Like he was beating, showing his boxing skills, right? But they were, he didn't win them clear, but it was like, a 10-9 round. He didn't knock him down. He didn't do anything, but he punched more, right? So you won those rounds, right? Then the 7 and like the 7 to 10. Was it 10 or 12? The 7 to 12 rounds, they kind of split. But that last round, the 12th round, the other guy knocked him twice. Knocked him down twice, right? So he knocked him down twice. That made it a 10-7 round. So when the judges did the judging, Rashidi lost the match. But in the scorecards, he could have won the match. He had more rounds won, but he lost the match because of that one round. That was a 10-7.
Yeah, so News first round was that crazy.
His News first round was that crazy because he literally, when I say News was, in my opinion, right, this is my opinion, this is not everybody's opinion. I feel like his third was more crazy than his first, right? This is my unpopular opinion. It's like, I know what they were saying because he had more punches in the first. But in my opinion, I'm like, okay, I see what you're talking, because Snakers didn't say nothing in the first. But I feel like his third was more crazier than his first. Because in the third, he started off, he's like, yo, cave gang, we up. It's like, y'all of you are up here reacting this gangster thing that he said to a nigga already beat up. To this gangster shit that to a nigga already beat up. Like, that's how he started. So he was already, he did credit everything that Snake Eyes said in that third round about him being a goon, like fighting, everything. He just discredited that with that just one line. He's like, y'all all up here react to this gangster shit to a nigga already beat up, right? It's like, then he starts off with like, what did he start off? He's like, he starts off with, how did he start that? He started that. He's like, he's like, since you've been here, bro, you've been trying to win money, and you're like trying to show that you're a top good guy and you're responsible to trying to win that 100K, right? Since I've been here, nigga, I've been sending cash out to the home, just taking care of the bills. Like, how he was setting it up, he was trying to show like, I'm about to slide. Then that's when he starts rapping. He's like, with the 12 flying. He's like, damn. He's like, with this. He's like, holla. He's like, holla. You told me for this. When it's 100K, I gotta act right. He's like, all right. He's like, this chopper gonna shoot him in the neck. In the snake light. He's like, I got this new scope, sees everything. I got eyes in the back of the head. And he's like, and you see people's like, yeah, talk to him. I'm like, and he had this another, bro. That's where he had, I think most of my favorite lines from New's whole battle was in the third. That's why I said I like this third more than his first, because he talked about everything. Then, one of my favorite lines for the battle is in the second, but even though I think he lost the second to Snake, but that's where he referenced everything, most of the things that happened that night for the fight, he didn't reference the fight as much as Snake has referenced the fight. He referenced the fight like once in the second. The second that's where he referenced the fight. That whole run was him referencing the fight from news, and it was even he referenced like events before the fight. Like remember when we said Rock Lee went and said news. Snake has tried to get in their bed. Snake has tried to do all this stuff. So I guess the house knew about this, even though it was more of the fact that it was not like a try to get, but the house knew about Snake as trying to get to Rock, all right, and Snake has used the bar, and I now see why Rock Lee got mad when she saw the fight. It was like Snake has kind of used created a whole bar about Death the Demon and Rock Lee. So Rock Lee, so Snake, Ben News has this bar. He's like, yo, bro. He's like, bro, he's up here because he can't get pussy, y'all. He can't get a chick, y'all. That's why he's mad. He's like, you know what? He's like, yo. You tried to get Rock and you fumbled it, right? He's like, then he's like, remember when you tried to get with, when you tried to get the battle with Tay Rock? He's like, wait, hold on. Be back. I think it's me. I need to switch my internet tomorrow. This is like...
Yeah, it just went out.
I can't even hear you.
And then you turned into a robot. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, since I have... But it's... The good thing is like a recording, so the video is going to be fine. So he's like... So he says that... He's like, you remember when you... The same thing when you remember when you were about to get the T-Rock battle and you fumbled it when you lost to Stumbles? He's like, bro, you had Rock twice? You keep fumbling. They told me that on the night before you were stumbling down the step. Bro, you keep stumbling. Like, it was the way it was set up, the way he sets up those punches. Like, you lost to Stumbles, you stumbled into me, and you lost, it was the way it was, how you set it up. Because he's like, you tried to talk to Rock, she rejects you, and then you stumbled into me, I knocked you out. The Stumbles battle, because Stumbles knocked him out for the belt, he took the belt. Tay-Rock battle, he lost it.
Stumbles then knocked him off for the belt. Royal Rumble champ, Stumbles.
So, yeah, Royal Rumble champs took the belt. You see, it was like kind of correlating to whatever they were doing. So that's what happened. So Snake Eyes still feel some type of way. I guess that a thing in order to, like, if you lose out of the tournament, you like you get sent home. That means you are no longer running for the 100K, the big prize. But there's like something where him was like, yo, I can't just send everybody home because this whole thing is going to be empty at the end. So he's like, okay, if you lose your battle, you can stay if you want to, right? But only thing you're going to be eligible is for the challenges, because the challenges is just quick money. It's not for big money, right? It's something that I created. So that's it. Now, but if you want me to give this episode, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Reason why they didn't have to put the whole battle in the episode, because it's already on YouTube, and it's been on YouTube for like 2 weeks now or 3 weeks. So by the time I put it up on the episode, everybody has watched the battle, so they're gonna skip the battle.
Maybe they don't have much content after this because they spent 2 episodes on the same, 3 episodes technically on the same
Yeah,
topic.
the other. No, I know
So maybe
why
they don't
the
have.
episode 4 is 2 parts. Episode 4 is 2 parts because
Oh, okay.
they showed all the 2-on-2 battles. I guess they decided to take away because they were supposed to like earlier from episode 1 and 2 they were saying like every battle that we see on the thing they were gonna release it the full battles on the weeks. I guess it took time because avocado is busy. So they're like, okay, you know what? Let's just put the whole battle inside the episode. That's why they split it in two. Then the Snake Eyes episode 3 was the fight. And when Heyman decided to let them battle, right? Then episode 5 was the battle, the build up to the battle. Well, let me just say, yeah, the build up to the battle and the battle. And I think so. Then episode 6 is now the eliminations. Like he starts eliminating people. Snake Eyes is the first one to get eliminated. Official Snake Eyes was the first person to get eliminated out the house. So now everyone else is that got start getting eliminated, right?
Yeah. We thought he was really gonna make it that far too. His bum ass.
Until his bum starts fighting people. That's why he got eliminated that early.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. He lost the fight and the battle. You can't. You gotta go, bro. You gotta go. Stop throwing hands with people, yo. He lost the
because you were like,
champ.
He
lost.
He was like, yo, bro,
and he like a whole 5 inches taller.
Plus, one, he's like, I was pissy drunk, bro. Why did you? Even though you were drunk, you can't fault somebody for fighting you. One, if you're drunk. Two, because you already had a scuffle before. You had a scuffle before.
Y'all can't be this old still blaming shit on
because he's
drunk.
like, yo, I was pissy drunk. Okay, y'all can say you were pissy drunk. I don't give a flying F's about you being pissy drunk. You can you already had tension from the old mansion because that's where you argued, and you pushed him. You almost fought there. Two, when him and bought the gloves, there's on video, literally Ben News asking you, bro. He literally told you, he's like, yo, I'm here for the money. I'm not here for the drama stuff. You act like you were on that time of like, yo, I'm here for the drama. So News already, in News mindset is like, okay, I'm gonna make sure that, So when you are drunk and you come into News saying whatever you saying, and News punches you and fights you, and starts fighting you and beating you up, right? And you can't be mad at that. You got mad, and he beats you in the battle too, in my opinion, convincingly. And you still mad that you lost the battle. Now, it comes to you trying to stay in the house. You asked him to ask the house if they can let you stay for the challenges, because technically He-Man already had booked your flight for you to go home because of all the drama you created. And you like, so
can't try to go home after all his ass whooping.
So He-Man asked the house,
like, come on, bro. I'm
gonna make a He-Man literally so this way kind of the Rock Lee story kind of kicks in. When she said, I didn't want to be, I was not a part of the cast at the moment. Rockley, I think you're forgetting, because after the battle, him indeed reference you. That you were, like you, Banks and Rock. Him and reference you. That means you were part of the cast by that time. You could have said he can leave. So why that took you that long, I don't know. But that's here or there. even though I'm still trying to figure out how you made it in the house, that's still a theory of mine. I'm still trying to figure it out how you still made it in the house, even though I still see you most of the time in the episode now. I now see you in the episode. That's one thing. I can you now do a cameo, but you don't speak a lot in the episodes. Hopefully, you start speaking a lot later in the episodes, but you not do cameo. Yeah. Now let's talk better that it released its its top rounds. So it's starting off, the old URL first rounds. This is only URL. This is not any other league. Is only URL. Danny Myers first round versus Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock's first round versus Swarm. Calico's first round.
Yeah, Swarm. I thought Swarm was good.
Calico's first round versus Chess. Susef's first round versus JC, and Meta Mook's first round versus Gitchy. Do you have to?
Mook is probably gonna win.
No, this is not like candidates. This is already.
Oh,
yeah, that's the top five. That's
tough. That's tough. That's not a bad list.
But I don't.
Considering this terrible.
I don't think Mook's. Y'all can put Tay-Rock up there again twice. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Nope. I ain't letting them slide with that. I forgot. Mook doesn't deserve to be on that list. Y'all forgetting somebody's first round. Charlie Clips first round. Where is it? Charlie Clips versus Luke Castro. Charlie Clips versus Luke Castro's first round. Gotta be on this list. Then on the second rounds, okay, let's see the second rounds. We can talk about it. Jazz the Rapper second round versus Vixen. Swamp second round versus Tay-Rock. True Force second round versus Geechee. Kid Chaos second round versus She. And Suge second round versus Verb. Okay, I agree with Suge. I agree with True Force, Swamp, and Jazz. Charlie Clips second.
Jazz actually should have all rounds.
Because wait a minute. Whoa. Kick ass. I like you. I appreciate it. I do. But Charlie Clips versus Yoshi second round. Jesus. We gotta see it too.
Yeah, that's what Jesus came.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Y'all see crazy. This? People forget that Charlie Clips had an incredible year. Okay, now
they always forget about that until he go body somebody.
Silk P third round versus Sharon. That's all third rounds. Shit Happens third round versus True 4. New Jersey's Twerk third round versus Real Sick. Stumbles versus Snake Eyes. Easy versus Aver. Let me now think. Who had the crazier third? I'm now thinking. We had a crazy third. Shit Happens, I agree. Whoa, wait a minute. I just thought about it again. Let me go back on the first rounds. Do you think Calico should deserve to be also on this list?
Of rounds? I don't think so. Especially the chess thing, because he said he had the same round 3 times. Yeah. He said the same shit all 3 rounds. Like, if anything, you could have said any of those rounds. Like,
yeah.
I feel like he lost to everybody he battled. I didn't see the clips battle,
I
but
watched it.
he lost to
The
Surf.
Clips
He
battle
lost
was
to what's his name? It was bad. It probably was bad. Nobody talked about it.
it
Probably
was
was
not.
bad.
I'm not. What I'm saying is bad. It was. He talked about the same thing over again. The whole same.
Oh, so he did the
Yeah,
same
he
thing.
was.
No,
He
oh, it's a
literally talked
trend.
about chick clips there the whole 3 rounds, and I still can't figure out why you talked about it all 3 rounds. Still, it's,
Got fast for his
no,
dad.
literally all he did was your dad is a snitch all 3 rounds. I don't care. I don't give a damn. We talked about it years ago, and y'all still bringing this up. I don't give a damn. He already said his dad was not a snitch because he actually proved it. Well, he didn't prove it, but he kind of, the way he explained it, kind of explained itself. But I don't care.
Some
Like
angles need to just
Charlie
die.
Clips,
They just
they
need to
be
die. The Tay Rock
like Charlie
angle
Clips
needs to
dad
die.
being a snitch. All we can reference to is Charlie Clips run against freaking T-Rex. So I don't give a damn about if his dad was a snitch or not, because the way he defended it, to me, doesn't. I don't give a fuck. But the third round, I'm still trying to figure out if there's anybody who had a crazy theory. Hmm. Do you? I don't. I didn't watch so many battles. I have not watched a lot of battles, so I might not think about other people's. I might put tape. I might put. I want to say I want to put Surf Stead against JC again, but that would be me, just being me.
I don't think Surf had a crazy. I mean, yeah, I don't think he had that crazy of
No, he had
rounds
the
this
first
time.
against JC.
The year before, if
Then I
they would have
think
had it,
also
but
he had. I want to say because that's the round where the third, because I just watched that battle. Where is Clips first against Lou versus Lou? I'm commenting right now versus Lou, and second versus Yoshi. The other so
Clips versus Yoshi, he should have
yeah,
each round up there because
the one
he was big
was it? Wait, hold on.
he,
Was it the
wow.
second or the third where you brought Jesus? It was the
The
second.
second, the first he just wild on her. The second was Jesus, and the third he put her in the car.
Yeah, he should. Because I was thinking it might be not I thought it was the third, but it might be the second.
She had a little reproach, but nah. Yoshi was getting handled.
Yeah, but all right. So for some people, they're gonna be mad at me, but that's what I said. Uh, I'm still trying to figure out who is the better third, and I'm still trying to figure that out. Who is the craziest third? Who did easy? How many people did easy battle? Easy didn't have another crazy third.
Verb Kyle and Verb Kyle Big T and
Oh,
somebody else.
nah, they gotta put. Oh, this is only URL, so never mind. Yeah, that's it. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's it, people. If you like anything else, y'all know what to do. If y'all new here, subscribe. Hope yo Rain. If y'all watching our videos, please pick us. Yeah, see, we are here. This is our 52nd episode. As I mentioned, there's a video that's unlisted on this channel. We explained it. By the time y'all watch, y'all decide to reach us, we might have a 52 episode. We are consistent. That's one thing. So you know, we are consistent. We don't miss. If we miss a day, a week, we might come with 2 videos the same week. I'm just saying. But yeah, with that being said, peace. Subscribe if you're new. Drop a like. And if you're seeing some crazy edits right now, yeah, I appreciate me. I literally paid $20 to get freaking Adobe Premiere. So yeah. Peace.